Donald Trump's recent visit to the Middle East was defined by a flurry of artificial intelligence investment deals involving Saudi Arabia and the UAE. Critics say it could help China gain access to critical technology. One of the marquee events of U.S. President Donald Trump's recent trip to the Middle East was a high-powered lunch at the royal court in Saudi Arabia's capital, Riyadh. The guest list of those joining Trump and Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman caught the eye. Alongside Tesla chief confidant Elon Musk were some of the biggest names in global artificial intelligence, AI, NVIDIA's Jensen Huang, Sam Altman of ChatGPT parent OpenAI, Google President Ruth Porat, and Amazon CEO Andy Jassy, to name a few. Their collective presence soon made sense when several U.S. tech firms announced a range of deals with Saudi Arabia on AI funding worth tens of billions of dollars during the Trump visit. Among the most eye-catching, NVIDIA agreed to sell hundreds of thousands of high-end chips to Humane, a new state-backed Saudi AI venture unveiled the day before Trump arrived. Meanwhile, the chip designer Advanced Micro Devices, AMD, and chipmaker Qualcomm also made major commitments. It comes as Saudi Arabia ramps up investment in artificial intelligence and as the Trump administration seeks to cement U.S. supremacy in machine learning and the production of high-end semiconductors. Karen E. Young, a Middle East expert at the Columbia University Center on Global Energy Policy in New York, believes the U.S. and Saudi Arabia are natural partners when it comes to artificial intelligence due to Riyadh's capacity to build and run data centers. They are able to deploy enormous electricity supply from gas and solar power, and they do not hesitate in regulatory issues or siting for data centers or power plants and can deploy quickly. This gives them an advantage, she told Diga Audio. Yet the deal spree has led to criticism in Washington, including from within Trump's administration. The critics' argument is that providing high-end chips to Middle Eastern countries could ultimately benefit China in the global race for AI supremacy, with the U.S.-China has deep commercial and political ties in the Middle East, and some believe chips sold by the U.S. to the region could end up finding their way to China. In order to sell AI-capable chips to the Middle East, the Trump administration scrapped rules introduced by former U.S. President Joe Biden towards the end of his time in office in 2024, prohibiting their sale to certain countries, including Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, UAE. Companies such as Microsoft and NVIDIA had criticized this so-called AI diffusion rule, saying it stifled innovation. However, the widespread fears over possible Chinese access is reflected in the fact that the U.S. House Select Committee on the Chinese Communist Party has introduced new legislation to stop advanced U.S. AI chips from falling into the hands of adversaries like the Chinese Communist Party, CCP. Martin Chorzem